Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
Shout out to the security team. Those guys are awesome.
Studs. They're all good dudes, too.
I'm not going to lie. I felt like I was a part of the team.
You're like backup, like if you guys need, tap me.
I would always try and flank Tay and you. That's why the one where I'm like stumbling, I'm really trying to keep my position so I can march the right side. And these guys are like, this dude, such a compromising situation right now.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey, big brother Jason Kelsey. Man, we got a special episode, man. Holy snikes. New episodes drop every Wednesday during the NFL season. Subscribe on YouTube wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. Just one, ladies and gentlemen. And make sure you check out the official fan club at newheightsshow.com, also with one S. Jason, why don't you tell everybody what we got coming up, as if they probably don't know.
You're not going to believe it, Trav, but we got an amazing all-time of an episode here coming up at you. I don't know if you guys could tell, but my voice is not doing so hot. A week in Vegas, yelling, playing craps, and then, of course, when your brother wins the Super Bowl, takes it out of you a little bit. We're going to talk about the Chiefs' iconic Super Bowl victory. Plus, we're going to get into a little bit of that Vegas vacation that I had all week, and we're going to crown the first winner of the best team name bracket. We got all that coming up on the Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowl episode edition.
Back-to-back, baby.
Travis Kelce victory 2.0.
All right now.
But first,
3.0. Yeah.
As always. We'll get to 3.0 next year. New news.
Man,
I cannot hit these notes.
I can't go up there right now.
I don't have any control over what's happening. But I do have some control over telling you what this new news is, and that is we got a guest announcement. We have a special guest episode dropping next Wednesday. That's right.
This is
not
such
this
bullshit.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Travis was obviously a little preoccupied this weekend in Vegas.
So you went out and got two of one of my fucking most favorite fucking people.
Well, there were a lot of people that wanted to hop on. It was hard to tell people no or to switch it up, but we tried to figure out which ones made the most sense without you there. And obviously having a little Super Bowl reunion episode with me, Chris Long, and Bo Allen, that might make the most amount of sense.
I mean, it was a good pick.
One, they're electric human beings. And two, we knew it was going to be good content.
Not right now.
Favorite part of the conversation, I'm not so sure. We have Bo Allen carrying drunk Jason home. Obviously, the first time I ever met Kylie. Talk a little bit about Kilimanjaro, beers we drank during the parade, and why Bo thinks the tush push is a sassy play.
Well, that just tuned me in. I haven't seen it. I have no idea what any of this is, so I'll be a 92%er for a day.
Hey, that'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
All right.
I can't stand listening to us two, but I'll listen to Bo and Chris talk.
Yeah, especially. My voice sounds a lot better in that episode, I think.
Maybe.
That was pre craps table, Gilly the King, and
Gilly the King. Let's go.
It was so electric.
Hey,
we were shouting.
Gilly, dude. Oh.
I've already met him. Last year, he was at one of the playoff games. I didn't know who he was, but he was on the field. And I was like, who that this random dude out on the sideline?
Electric, man.
Awesome. He brought the energy. It was so, craps is only fun if the table's got energy.
Juice, baby.
Bro, he brought the juice.
And honestly, I've never seen anybody win when the table was like calm.
Well, I mean, it goes
sense.
hand in hand.
It makes sense,
right?
yeah. You win, you get
when you're
happy.
losing, but he was making sure it was there. He was,
Well, that's
Brandon Graham 5-5. That's all he kept yelling. He's trying to get a hard 10.
Give me that hard 10. You been 10 the hard way, baby. That's electric.
Yeah, that's we got that that guest episode with Bo and Chris, our friends over at Greenlight, dropping next Wednesday.
And another bit of new news. We officially have a winner of the best NFL team name bracket. This is fucking ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is that Jets Jake did this while the Super Bowl was happening, knowing I'd be preoccupied.
You know what it sounds like?
What?
It sounds like a Jason Kelsey move, for real.
Whatever.
It was
Jets
a fucking
Jake.
Jason Kelsey move by Jets
I got Jets
Jake.
Jake a Super Bowl ticket.
Get him while he's not looking,
He
man.
deserved to come to the game, and I immediately regret this decision.
Kelsey move, man. He was flanking. He flanked on your ass while he caught you while you were
He knew. He caught me when I was least expecting.
distracted. We're going to reveal the results of the championship poll right now. The Steelers versus Vikings in the first ever best NFL team name bracket final. Steelers 39.4% of the votes, and your Minnesota Vikings with the best team name in the entire NFL wins it on a 60% slide. Just not even close. Not even close.
Man.
The Minnesota Vikings? Damn, was nobody on Twitter?
It's just another beat for the U.S. steel market.
God damn it.
Just people,
As if they're
come
not
on.
already fucking using all machines now. No,
Yeah. Listen, Vikings is a good name.
it is. It is a fucking great name. And shout out to Skull.
It ain't the Steelers, though. I am so disappointed in the 92%ers and everybody voting this way. Can't even express it.
Well, the fact that you're so disappointed makes me happy.
We're going to honor Vikings that have nothing to do with U.S. history or the freaking good, hardworking people of this goddamn country.
You don't know that. You don't know what those Sylvanians did over there in Minnesota.
Bro, where are you at?
Scandinavians did
We
over
need
there.
to do a
Which
do a
one,
geography quiz. Scandinavian is correct. Yeah,
So
Norway.
my
and,
bad.
Yeah, Sweden, all them.
Scandiscolden, Skin. It's all the same.
It's not. But
We're probably Vikings. There's probably some Viking blood down the line. So
I was lifting weights down the shore one time, and one of the guys was like, "You definitely have Viking blood in you." I'm like, "How do you know that?" He's like, "I just know." I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
it's my talent. It's my talent. It's my party trick. Vikings Twitter also got involved in the final hours as they really pulled away with the lead.
Gosh, that's how they did it.
Yep, you know it. And now
They
the
stole
92%ers with the winningest bracket. We got over 36,000 entries in this freaking poll, which is fucking mind-blowing. Thank you, 92%ers, for diving in on this with us. And this person got a total of 770 out of 800 possible points, which is
Pretty close.
That's damn good.
That's a lot of points. This guy was good at predicting.
Congratulations to Tristan Horman at Horman104.
That's right.
You are the winner. You are the winner. And
Way to go!
Congratulations, man. As the winner of the NFL Team Name Bracket competition, you will receive a golden cup that fits into your golden baby's hand
Oh, it's so glorious.
and the right to sign the baby. So we're going to need you to be the first ever winner of a New Heights competition, baby. I'm
We
gonna
were
keep clapping.
debating
My
whether it
hands
was
hurt
gonna
like a
be-
motherfucker
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
no, yeah.
But holy shit.
Listen,
Dude, we're gonna pass out our first golden baby to Tristan, man.
we're doing the Golden Cup instead of the Golden Baby. We were going to do Golden Baby, but after this weekend of seeing how this can be so utilized, it can be posted on a mantle. You can go out with it. You can drink with it. It can be a koozie.
I'm just surprised it's still in your hand.
There's so many opportunities to use this in public that we thought it was the better trophy. Just get the Golden Cup. The Golden Baby will stay with us.
The golden cup is actually, I mean, it's pretty,
Dude, it's
pretty
dope.
sweet when you really think about it. It was right there in front of our face the entire time.
It was. I used it as it was a chip holder this weekend. It was a wallet this weekend. I mean, it's so there's so many uses you can use out of it.
Yeah, you did
It's
everything but drink out of it. It was crazy.
I drank out of it. I will say a little bit of metallic taste. We got to figure out the coating on the inside to remove that maybe a little bit, but it's definitely doable.
Well, congratulations, Tristan.
Congratulations, Tristan. And congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings. I got to give them the credit.
Yeah,
They showed up.
yeah.
They turned
Skull.
out. People love, I mean, Vikings are pretty electric. I'll give them that. And the purple is nice.
You play in Minnesota. That's a fun place to play in, man. It's a beautiful stadium. Their crowd gets fucking into it, and they're not pricks. They're not assholes. They just fucking love some good football, baby.
They do.
You got to respect it.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone for submitting brackets, voting, all of you guys for participating. Really made this a special first competition for us. Tuning in to find out more competitions. We're going to keep doing this stuff. We want to give out these babies as much as possible and get people to sign the baby. That's right. Tristan, you officially have the right to sign the golden baby whenever you can get to it. I don't really know how you're going to get to it. You got to figure that one out. I guess I'll buy you a ticket. I'll buy you a Spirit ticket. I ain't getting you Delta, but I'll get you Spirit. But yeah, we'll figure that one out at a later date.
Why'd you just shit on Spirit like that?
I'm not shitting on Spirit. I'm shitting on. I'm just.
You're shitting on Delta for having too high price.
I think they're having a yelling competition up there right now. Alrighty, let's get to the main reason everybody's here. That's right. It's to recap what's probably going to go down as one of the most crazy Super Bowl endings of all time.
Once you mentioned it,
I mean,
can't
it's
stop
nuts.
hearing it now.
Dude,
I can't stop hearing it now, dude. It's so funny.
Benny's in this stage right now where she has found out she can yell. So she'll just be sitting there and just like, and this is why I think we might be part Viking. And now Wyatt's like giving a response yell because she's tired of Benny yelling at her.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going. All right.
Chiefs 25, 49ers 22 in the first. I think this is the first definitely the first overtime victory by new overtime rules.
Yeah.
Trav, how are you feeling a few days after the game?
I feel like I just got in a train wreck, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That was a physical game, man. It was
a physical post game too.
All right now.
Hey,
that was 5 quarters of some just hard-nosed football, man, and it was worth every single discomfort and pain that I woke up to today, and just couldn't be happier for the guys, man. The men and women that are in the Chiefs organization, everybody worked so damn hard for this one, and we really rallied together for 5 quarters, man. Really, for the second half of the season, we really just decided to, lock in and put in that extra work, man, and it all paid off, baby. Nothing better.
Well, it did pay off, and I don't think, it's been talked about a lot, but I mean, this back-to-back Super Bowl is nothing to take lightly. The last time it happened 19 years ago with the New England Patriots. Pat Mahomes is now tied for second with Joe Montana for the most Super Bowl MVPs in NFL history now with 3. Coach Reid is tied third alongside Bill Walsh, heard of that guy, Joe Gibbs, and with coaches with the most Super Bowl wins.
Not right now.
Most watched program in television history. It averaged 123.4 million viewers across television and streaming platforms.
Damn.
That's a lot of people tuning in. It was reported in the night before the game. Coach Reid, Pat, and Chris Jones addressed the team at the hotel, and your speech was particularly moving. Yeah, you want to tell us about the moment or any of that stuff, or you want to keep that with the team?
Yeah, I really don't.
I feel that.
It was such talked about. I already got asked about it, and basically my message was we got the formula, man. We figured it out.
Yeah.
We know when we play our best, when we come out, play physical, set the tone, and finish the game, in control of the pace, in control of the tempo, like we did all second half of the season. Well, really the last quarter of the season and into the playoffs. And I just wanted to go into that or come out of that meeting knowing that everybody has my best interest and my passion. And just if you can feed off of that, baby, and let's go out here and play for each other, man.
Nice. Love it. Love it. Are you always a pregame speech guy? Do you do that a lot before the games? No. It's a lot to bear, especially when you start doing it every game. It's like you got to come with something new. But anyways.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got to that's a talent right there. You got to
keep it fresh.
You can't keep coming with the same stuff. You got to find new ways to motivate the guys if that's your role, man. That's
a hell of a game to hold the best one of the year for.
Yeah, Coach Reid usually brings out ex-players and at least the first couple Super Bowls he did that, and he just said, you know what, I didn't really have any ex-players to bring in. I think we got guys that have been in the Super Bowl enough and have been playing in big enough games to where we got all we need right here. So I'm going to ask the 3 guys that have been here for all 3 Super Bowls we've won and ask them to speak. And sure enough, Chris made sure everybody knew that it's not always the same year in, year out team, and Pat kind of reiterated what I was saying in terms of just going out there and being us and not falling off of that and just playing your tail off. Don't let the moment be too big for you.
That's cool.
We all left that meeting pretty fired up, pretty jacked up for the game, man.
Love it. Well, let's recap the Super Bowl Sunday with some pregame fits. That's right. We got this clip of you walking into the stadium. Looks like you were inspired by the Vegas backdrop with this one.
All right now. Micah Mary.
There we go.
When it came down to doing a Super Bowl fit, I really didn't want to put too much thought into it. And I've met Mike in Vegas actually before over the summer, and it was just it made all the sense in the world. Last year I did Louis Vuitton, but it was an American designer, and I wanted to keep it into the States.
Road USA, baby.
Yeah, so I went Micah Mary, man. He's one of the best out there right now. And sure enough, I got him all the sizes and everything. He made it easy on me. I really didn't even think about what I was going to wear until the actual game came up, and fit like a glove, baby. And it worked, man. It was comfortable too.
That's what I'm about. So I got a chance to touch it afterwards. It's got the sequence on the outside. So it felt very much like some of the mummer suits that I've felt before. Not as colorful, a little similar, but you could tell it had good, what's the word I'm looking for?
Lining?
Yeah, the lining was like really, really high end. It wasn't as stiff as I feel like a lot of sequence stuff feels like. Yeah. It felt like a pretty wavy, like worn in, comfortable, like leather jacket is what it kind of felt like.
Exactly what it was, yeah.
Yeah.
He had me looking like a black disco ball walking into the disco, Vegas, baby.
It's like a snazzied up Johnny Cash. There we go, baby.
Ooh, all right now.
Mama Kelsey broke out a custom jacket also for the occasion. Check this one out. Super Bowl.
How about it?
Mama Kels.
Mama Kels.
Look at that.
That's a sweet varsity jacket, Mom. You have to get that thing. It was like a nice little Letterman right there.
Stony Clover, it looks like, for the custom game day fit.
Okay, Mama.
Kylie got some love from the Philadelphia fans for her continued refusal to wear Chiefs gear, even though she has personal connections, and she just does not want to do it.
I get it, man. She doesn't seem to care about Cabrini, her college.
Yeah,
she'll wear University of Cincinnati, but
she'll wear other universities, but she won't wear other NFL teams.
Don't you fuck around with my fandom over the birds. I respect it, Kai. I appreciate you even wearing red. You know, you could have wore something neutral and just showed your support. You showing up was enough for me, so I appreciate it.
And she had I think she had an All Right Now shirt underneath that or something like that.
Hey, nah.
So she was definitely supporting Trav.
No, she always is.
Anyways, I've tried to. Listen, Kylie, we have family in the game. It's okay to cheer on that team. They're not playing the Eagles. You realize this isn't against the Eagles, right?
Anything
she just refused.
That's against you. I'm here.
You're for? Yeah, that's a good stance.
I'm on her team, even if it means she's not going to wear Chiefs gear. I'm with that. I'm with against you.
Anything to go against Jason.
Don't let him win.
And I had to break out the Chiefs overalls for this big one.
Dude.
I was trying to figure out what to wear, and I figured if I went with the overalls and I had straps that could hold my shirt down, the straps would hold my shirt on so I wouldn't take my shirt off when I felt the desire to. I'd be more composed.
Nothing would have been better than seeing your nipples on the field, man. Fuck.
Yeah, no. Well, some nipples did go on the field. You see those guys running across the field shirtless? Do you think that was inspired?
I was sitting down, and it was kind of like all the guys in front of me. But I knew something was happening because it was just like a stop and play.
Yeah, it was awkward. Yeah, everybody's like, what's happening?
Awkward. What's a Super Bowl without a streaker? You know what I mean?
I'm with you. But are they streakers? I don't think shirtless is streaking. Streaking, you got to have something dangling or
something bouncing.
There's got to be the undercarriage. Has got to be, yeah. I guess that's true. It's streaking if a woman goes topless. If a man goes topless, that ain't streaking. That's like you're at the pool. They ain't.
Yeah. No, you're at the pool.
You got to be showing something that normally isn't publicly acceptable to do, right? That's streaking.
You want to see shaft. If the guy's out there streaking, you want to see shaft.
If you're a man, if there's nothing flopping from thigh to thigh while you're running. That ain't streaking.
If you don't make me go, come on. Yeah. What are we doing? Get out of here.
I don't know if I'm looking away, if I'm being honest. All right, here we go. Okay, let's get to the actual information about the game. First half, Chiefs got out to a hot start and forced a fumble on the 49ers' very first drive. The 49ers put together a pretty good first drive. The defense held up when it mattered most. Pretty much all game in the red zone outside of the one trick play.
Oh, yeah. On fire.
Leo Chanel and Mike Pennell, which I didn't even know Mike was brought back to the team.
Pen. Oh, yeah.
Dude, had a great game. Shout out to Mike.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy right there, baby. Both of them did. Leo and Mike both fucking played outstanding, man.
Pennell was activated from the practice squad just 2 days before the game and had multiple big plays. But did he play against Buffalo too, or in the last game? Like, I know he's on practice squad, but he's played a bit in the playoffs. Is that right or no?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I believe he was activated for one or two of them.
Because you guys had Noddy was injured, so they clearly wanted another big guy to get out there. Mike having history with the team. And, dude, he has played well for you guys whenever he's been called.
Every time, baby. Back to back, baby.
Yeah, how awesome is it when two guys like Leo and Mike have such an impact in the game?
I love it. Leo's been playing stellar for us all year, man. Just a guy that just loves football, baby. Death Row, as we call him on the team, man. He used to write Death Row on his arms.
That's a good nickname.
He used to write Death Row on his arms when he was at Wisconsin. Him and the boys, Death Row Records over there in Wisconsin linebacker crew. It means the most that these guys get highlighted. You know what I mean? Like you see enough guys that are making plays in the back end when the ball's in the air, or on the offensive end, guys showing up big. But it's the defense played their fucking tails off, and it's the kind of the unsung heroes are the glue guys, the guys that just play their gaps and just make those tackles and rally to the ball like it's their life depends on it, man. And there's a list that is just you can't count it. How many times these guys have come up big for us, and sure enough, man, no bigger than the biggest stage in the world to show up and show out for Chiefs Kingdom, man.
They both had great games on the defense. Then early in the second quarter, Trent McDuffie makes the first of many big plays that night when he broke up what was almost a 40-yard touchdown to Deebo Samuel. Yeah, the Niners are forced to settle for a 55-yard field goal only to go up 3 points. Thoughts on the McDuffie-Deebo matchup? Deebo finished with 3 receptions for 33 yards. And I don't know if that was solely McDuffie. I think, you got to put in Snead and all. Like, was McDuffie traveling with Deebo?
I don't know. He might have been.
Yeah,
he might have been. I think Spags does so much different stuff. Yeah, I think everybody had a big piece in that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But McDuffie played unbelievable all fucking year. One of the biggest acquisitions since he's been in Chiefs Red, man.
The back end in general. Between Snead, McDuffie, Justin Reed.
Dude.
I know Cook got injured earlier in the year.
Yeah, B. Cook. Shout out to UC.
No doubt.
We had to go and get my dog B. Cook a back-to-back ring, man.
There you go.
He went through it.
But yeah, the back end the whole season was phenomenal. And they did not disappoint against a great team with all the weapons that San Fran has between Deebo, Ayuk, Kittle, McCaffrey's a threat out of the backfield. It seemed like this was a big match for these guys to step up, and San Fran did some good things, but they're a pretty good team. But they kept them out of the end zone for the most part, which is all you can ask.
Bend don't break, baby.
That's
it.
it.
Don't break, man. You hold them to field goals, man. You're giving your team a chance.
It was a slow start on the other side of the ball for the offense. The Chiefs in the first half, you guys just had 7 first downs on 5 drives, and really most of those were on one drive where you guys, I think, had a fumble, right? On that first big drive. That was the first time where it looked like you were building some momentum, but had a fumble in the red zone. The first drive and then the drive after that one were both like 3 and outs, I think. But that's what it felt like. Anyways, it was obviously affecting you guys on the sideline after the fumble and the turnover. The broadcast showed you having a heated exchange with Coach Reid.
So heated.
Yeah, where it looks like you caught Big Red off guard a little bit.
As he said, I got him with a cheap shot. People are all over this, and I get it. I can't.
Yeah, you crossed the line. I think we can both agree on that.
I can't get that fired up to the point where I'm bumping Coach and it's getting him off balance and stuff. When he stumbled, I was just like, oh shit, in my head.
Or even, let's be honest, the yelling in his face too is over the top. I think there's better ways to handle this retrospectively.
Yeah, I know. I'm a passionate guy. I love Coach Reid. Coach Reid knows how much I love to play for him, how much I love to be, a product of his coaching career. I'm not playing for anybody else but Big Red. If he calls it quits this year, I'm out there with him, man.
He ain't calling it quits. Come on now.
He's not. And I got a certain relationship with him. He's checked me a few times, and I just wanted to let him know that I wanted this thing and that he can put it on me, and I got him. And it's just it came in a moment where we weren't playing very well. I wasn't playing very well, and we had to get some shit going. And sometimes
Emotions are amped up.
Sometimes those emotions get away from me, man, and I've that's been the battle of my career. But everybody else, I don't give a shit what anybody else says. I talked to Coach Reid about it today, and we kind of chuckled about it. And he just, I couldn't be, more proud of being his product on the field, and I couldn't be more proud of where we've come as a team since I got here in 2013, and I just love playing for the guy, man. Yeah. And unfortunately, sometimes my passion comes out where it looks like it's negativity, but I'm grateful that he knows that it's all because I want to win this thing.
He knows
with him more than anything.
And that's what fires me up. First of all, you didn't try and push him. You ran up on him quick.
The push is this.
It was an accidental that you hit him that hard. I know that. You came up hot because you were pissed off. Doesn't look great, obviously.
No.
The optics of it look really bad, but nobody knows you're in Big Red's relationship. He's obviously made light of it already. You guys have already talked about it. I just love when people who don't have anything to fucking do with the situation get all riled up. Like they're offended. Not the guy that actually was involved in it. The people that don't know what you choose relationship are or how this went down. No, they're the ones that get offended.
Yeah.
We both know that one of our weaknesses is our emotions and one of our strengths is our emotions. I was just talking about this. I did a podcast actually with Shaq this past week. And on that podcast, I talked about this. One of our greatest downsides is that we're not great at controlling our emotions. And it's something that I truly wish we were better at. I had a similar situation come up earlier in the year with Nick Sirianni, where you see me yelling at him, and I'm not happy at the optics of that or want that to happen. But Nick knows that it comes from a place of just heated competition. And I know it's not acceptable, but at the end of the day, these emotions are also what make us so bought in the teammates that we are. Your coaches talked about the night before how emotional and passionate your speech was. You don't get that without also having this. Unfortunately, that's the crux of being a passionate individual. And, obviously I wish that we were better at controlling our emotions, and hopefully, you can be better next time. But Andy knows, and Andy knows that when this happens, the next thing he needs to do is fire a play up for you, because you're going to come out there and you're going to take that aggression out on somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make light of this situation.
And I don't either, man. It's definitely unacceptable. And I immediately wish I would have took it back. Coach Reid actually came right up to me after that and didn't even have harsh words for me. I was ready to get a fucking ass chewing and for him to just tell me to fucking be better. And he just let him know, hey, man, I love your passion. I got cameras on me all over the place, man. This is that. Yeah. You don't want
He's
things to come off.
Not to be like that. Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
And man, it just fired me up even more to go out there and get a fucking victory for him, man. Because that's how much I love that dude, man. But,
no doubt.
So Big Red, sorry if I caught you with that cheap shot, baby.
You gotta have your head on a swivel, because next time he gets fired up at you, he's coming hot at you. You know that.
Oh yeah, I deserve it. If he would have cold cocked me in the face right there, I would have just ate it and just been like, yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not even, me and Coach Bieniemy used to get after it like that. Honestly, he gets fired up, I get fired up. We just love playing this shit, man.
I'm not trying to make this situation acceptable, but this is what happens when you have highly motivated, passionate individuals who know that, like, this doesn't happen if you and Andy aren't as close as you are. No. That's what nobody fucking knows. The reason this happens is because you guys have so much respect for each other.
Like a fucking
hold on, let me finish
this.
Let me finish this. The reason this happens is because you two love each other so much and respect each other so much that you feel open enough to have an interaction like this. You don't care that everybody's watching this. This is between you and him. And you guys need to get this figured out, because the fucking game's on the line.
It's the best shit, man. Fuck, fire me up, baby.
You don't become the best tight end in the world by being a fucking reasonable, like, level-headed fucking person. That's not how it fucking works, all right? You be the best in the world by being a fucking insane human being. That's how it happens.
It wasn't me mad at Coach Reid as it looks. It was the frustration of our team not having success, turning the ball over, and me being
on the sideline.
On the sideline, fucking, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. We got to do better. We got to get, like, it was me showing my passion and frustration and letting Coach know he can put it on me and I'll make sure I get this shit done. That's what that was. It wasn't me yelling at him to do something
It was pleading with your head coach to let you go out there and win this motherfucker. That's what it was. Me and you both know what it was.
Yeah.
However that came across, it didn't come across in the most correct way it should have, in a way that's respectful to Andy. But Andy knows what you mean to him and what he means to you. Scoring picked up a little bit after halftime.
Yeah.
49ers scored a touchdown on a trick play and go up 10-0. I guess that was the end of the second half. This is before the second half got started. But being down by double digits is familiar territory for you guys. You've trailed by 10 or more points in all 4 Super Bowls. And since 2019, the Chiefs are 5-1 when trailing by 10 plus points at any point in the playoffs. The Chiefs drive down, and I thought you guys were going to get a tutty before the half. I really did. It looked like that. I thought it was happening. You guys had the timeouts and even with 6 seconds, I'm like, do you still take one more shot? But you know what I think was in Big Red's head? And I think he made the right call. He's thinking about that Cincinnati playoff game from AFC Championship game from what?
Yeah. 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
2 years ago.
Right
3
before
years,
half.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Where you're in a similar situation. We used to call it trigger situation, has to go in the end zone. So I thought, good call, Big Red. Just go away with the points.
We were getting it at half, so we knew if we got the field goal, we can go up and tie it. Yeah.
Dude, when it was 10-0 and Pat had the ball, I'm like, hey, this is a good situation. They got the ball here. They're going to get it back to start the second half. This is an opportunity to switch some momentum. That's why you defer. You have that opportunity sometimes. If you can finish with it in the first half, get it back to start the second half, you can make 14-point swings. Trav, you only finished the first half with 1 catch for 1 yard on 1 target.
Fucking scrub, man.
What were your thoughts after the first half? The 1 target wasn't good either. It was the little screen, quick shot out there, and they were on you very fast. The 49ers defense, they could fly around. Greenlaw and Fred Warner, they can move when they need to.
They can move, yeah, and they got a clue, man. Both those guys are smart as hell, and man, for Greenlaw to go out like that, man, absolutely ripped my fucking heart out, man.
I mean,
that shit
you always want to
dude.
You want to beat teams when they're at full strength, and
and just the way
it was weird. Did you see it too? He's
man.
just like hopping on the sideline and did like a little drop step.
That Achilles
and
can fucking just pop like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucked. But those guys can move, and I didn't really have too many opportunities to make a play. Really, I mean, they were doubling me on third downs or kind of bracketing me on third downs, playing heavy outside leverage and forcing me to a defender in the middle of the field. And it wasn't an easy first half, but as we started having more success, Coach Reid started dialing me up, man, and it was paying off in the second half for sure.
No doubt. It says this in the rundown, so I'll say it. But like, speaking of halftime, have you gotten the chance to watch back the Usher performance?
No.
And to be honest, I didn't watch it. There was so much happening in the suite. Turns out everybody wants to meet Taylor. Shaq came on in the suite. I mean, dude.
The Shaqtus.
I think it was my first really understanding kind of some of the things that she has to deal with on a lot of bases, because there are so many star-studded people there where it's like, dude, everybody wants to come see her, but the suite's only so big. And it's like, it was overwhelming, to be honest with you. It was very overwhelming. I was going outside the suite. I was talking to, Keegan Michael Key, his wife, and a bunch of people. And it was like like the celebrity attendance at the game was pretty unreal. Anyways, so I didn't watch a lick of it either.
It's a Vegas Super Bowl, baby. The stars are out. You got to love it, man.
Yeah.
Taylor thrives in those situations. She's been in them.
Yeah, she's
countless times in her life. So
yeah. Third quarter, we started the second half with another tough start on offense. You guys ended up with a turnover and a punt on the first 2 drives. Although I will say that turnover, again, it felt like you guys were getting something going. It was just a.
Yeah, it was a tough kind of read.
It looked like he was trying to hit you. Was he trying to go to you, or was he trying to go over you? I couldn't tell.
I haven't talked to him about it yet. I don't know. I don't know what happened on it. Unfortunately, I was getting kind of bracketed, and I think he might have been looking over the guy.
We talked about it after the game. It was a little bit unique. It wasn't like a true bracket, but it was like was it cover 3 thief or cover 1 thief? Like, they were dropping the safety down to where you were at.
Yeah. His eyes were on me for the beginning of the play. If I went across,
but he was still
field,
playing his area.
Yeah, and then
so like
the
but it
defender
allows the guy who's matched up on you to utilize harder outside leverage than he would be able to if he didn't have that help inside, right?
If for all you basketball lovers out there, it's taking away a guy's strong hand in the dribble.
Yeah, making him go left.
So it's making him go one way. Don't give him the option to, and you're funneling him to where you have help.
Smart. It's good defense. I mean, there's a reason the San Fran's so good.
I mean, yeah, it's not the first time I've seen it all year, but it's definitely not easy when you got a really big athletic guy hitting you at the line of scrimmage and you're trying to run a corner.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're trying to run past him or outside, and it's just, yeah, it was a good game plan, and they played it pretty tough all the way until the fourth quarter. After
the two drives, luckily the Chiefs defense was still firing all cylinders, and they held them to 2 3-and-outs. You guys were then able to put a nice drive together midway through the third, 9 plays, 47 yards, and it's capped by a 57-yard field goal for Harrison Butker.
Harry.
Butker kicked, 4 field goals, I think, in the game. He's been lights out all year, but the 57-yarder was a huge one for you guys.
Dude, a legend.
Especially with the Super Bowl on the line. He broke a record that had just been set in the first half of the game by Jake Moody.
Yeah.
Both kickers. I mean, it's a dome, but still, it's a long way for a ball to travel to go through some uprights.
57 yards, yeah.
Then after the Chiefs 3-and-out, we have probably the play that, really turned the whole game, which was the muff punt, which I still don't really know.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm going to watch this again. Did he think that somebody else touched it?
No, I think he felt the ball going past him, and he didn't want it to get pinned or get the team pinned.
He didn't want it to get back in the.
Did McLeod think one of his teammates hit or something? I can't imagine why.
Listen, I don't ever want to get on a guy. That was a big play in the game.
Listen, it's a Super Bowl, man. Guys are trying to make big plays, trying to make the right decisions.
What we just talked about this, what you guys talked about the night before, and I'm sure the 49ers said the same thing. Like, don't let the moment make you change what you've been doing all year long, right? Like, even though it's a Super Bowl, you can't overdo it. And I think, to be honest, this is a guy that's trying to go above and beyond to help his team. He knows if that ball keeps
1,000%.
going, it's hurting the offense.
Yeah.
But the reality is that's a hard ball to field when it's bouncing like that.
When you got guys flying all around you, yeah.
Listen,
pick it up quick.
I get it.
You don't get it in your hand.
I do. I really do get it. But it ended up being a huge play for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
With Jalen Watson being able to fall on it at the 16-yard line. And then Pat connects with an MVS touchdown the very next play.
Electric.
I don't know if it was like a broken coverage or what they were doing in the back end there, but wide 100%. Open for the Chiefs' first lead in the game, 13-10. After that play, you guys had 4 straight scoring drives. How much does a play like that energize the team?
It's fucking electric. Are you kidding me? We immediately get the ball and then we score immediately after that?
Absolutely.
Man, yeah. It was on and popping after that. We finally got our confidence and our momentum going as an offense, and we were starting to move the ball downfield. Still wish we would have scored more times or touchdowns instead of field goals, because that's what it comes down to. But
the San Francisco's red zone defense has been great. That's why they beat the Packers. The Packers had a great offensive game against them, but they're so good at keeping people out of the end zone, and they've been like that all year round. It's that classic, bend, don't break, like you talked about with the Chiefs. Like, they're very, very good in red zone situations for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Well, probably because they got really good players.
All right, now.
Fourth quarter. This might have been one of the best endings to a Super Bowl of all time. First 3 quarters, probably not one of the best ones to watch, if I'm being honest, especially the first half. I like them points up, and it was a defensive battle. But the end of the game was electric as hell. 49ers scored a touchdown on the first drive of the fourth quarter, but the extra point, which I did not see because at that point I was in the bathroom after they scored. I'm like, all right, I'm going to utilize this time I get away from the game, is blocked by Leo Chanel. And I'm not even going to lie.
I didn't. Leo Chanel, who the fuck is he? Death Row, baby.
Death Row Records.
Death Row's everywhere, man. I was making a joke at training camp. I was like, man, this dude's John Cena in fucking pads, dude. He's got the John Cena fucking arms and legs, and it's just hilarious, man. He flies around, man. One of the best all-around football players. You can throw him on any special teams, anywhere, ask him to do anything on the defensive side of the ball, and he's going to fucking be there for you. And sure enough, Put him on fucking field goal block, and he gets the biggest block of the season. When it happened, I didn't even realize how big of a block it was. I was like, oh, all right, they just took the lead. They're up a score. And in my head, I'm like, we got to score touchdowns either way. But then we don't score a touchdown. We kick a field goal, and it ties it up. And it's just like that block was the biggest play in the game. You know, it was like, man, that really catapulted us into like keeping the score in like manageable situations. So instead of us having to score a touchdown to win the game, we were able to keep our composure, not have to like force it. And and once we knew we were in field goal range, kind of play a little bit more conservative, knowing that we had an overtime, an extra period to be able to win this thing.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. The extra point, definitely being down only 3 is huge. It completely shifts the mindset. And you guys are obviously able to come back and score a field goal the next drive. Then the 49ers are only able to get a field goal on their drive. So when you were in that 2-minute situation, like you just said, you know, hey, it's all gravy. We go down there, we get a touchdown. Because Pat here's the difference why Pat is so good in 2-minute situations. Pat, when he knows he has 4 downs to get a first down, not just 3, it changes the entire dynamic.
Oh, man.
It is so hard for a defense to stop Pat Mahomes on with when he knows he has 4 downs to work with. And that's what you know when you're in these situations. You know, all you need is a field goal, but early downs, hey, 4th down is an extra play. We got an extra one to go. And you see Pat be riskier with his legs. You see him, you know, there was one right away where it's like a 3rd and 1, and he went right. He knew before the play was the moment those backers turned outside.
As soon as he saw the front.
Yep.
He was like, and then those backers displaced, and he was out of there.
So, I mean, it changes the entire dynamic.
With the head of his team, bro. My dog Pat put it all on the line, man. The MVP Pat, man. He literally just put the team on his back, baby.
I didn't even think it was going to go to overtime with the way you guys were operating that 2-minute drill. It looked, you had that big catch right there down the sideline. It looked like it was going to be a typical Pat Mahomes ender, but you only come away with 3 points to tie it, takes it to overtime, and then probably the most controversial thing of the day happens. Everybody has talked about this.
If you take the ball, you go up 7, that's a huge advantage. But at the same time, the other team knows exactly what they need to tie it or to take the lead. There's no situation where it makes sense to me, but
I'm not trying to take anything away from Shanahan. He's the best coach, one of the best coaches ever to do this, right?
Yes.
Everybody's stealing his offense around the league. Everybody's trying to run his plays and make something as unique as what he's built in multiple places at this point, between Washington, Atlanta, and now in San Fran. He's one of the best coaches of all time. You get the gift of knowing what you need that second possession. He said something about a third possession.
You win the coin toss. That's what you get. You get the opportunity to have the advantage, and they handed it right over to us.
Yeah, well,
Damn,
I mean, like in normal overtime rules, you receive. Because if you score a touchdown, game's over.
And when he says that, 92%ers that aren't following, during the season,
it's different.
It's a different playoff, or I mean, it's a different overtime.
And not just during the season, really during the season and before they made this overtime rule change. This has been the way overtime has been taught.
Our entire lives.
Yes, you receive, because if you score a touchdown, the game's over. But because they changed this rule to now both teams get a possession, it doesn't make sense to do that.
No.
Even if they score a touchdown, you know you get the opportunity to, okay, now, hey, boys, now we got to suit up and score a touchdown.
4-down territory everywhere.
And you go for 2 because you don't want them to have the chance to end the game with a field goal. So it's not going to go down to 3 possessions. Listen, I don't like criticizing anything.
Not trying to harp on the guy, but it was a huge, like when they said we want to receive, and the ref looked at Fred and he said, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
You sure you want to receive? And he said, yeah, I want to receive. I want the ball.
I was texting.
Just like, I jumped out of my seat and said, hey, here we go. Let's go, boys. Perfect. They want to receive. We get second possession. We know exactly what they want. Defense, hold them. Just hold them to 3. I don't just hold them to 3. We're going to go down here and win this thing, baby.
Freaking crazy. Really was. I was texting Nick before that even happened, because we go over the same situation in playoff football.
My guy, Mike Frazier.
Frage?
When he gets up in front of he's our like, I think he's our analytics coordinator or something like that. I forget his actual title.
Yeah, I don't know what Frazier's title is, but Frage, for those of you that don't know Frage has been with Andy since our time in Philadelphia together. He's long tenured with Andy Reid.
Frage is the statistical analyst coordinator, a.k.a.
Head of analytics. He kind of brings it all together. Cool.
He brings it all together. He's the one that goes over all these scenarios, all these big-time situations.
Yep.
And a half and a game, rule changes. He's the one that comes up, stands in front of the team. When he comes in front of the team, you hear everybody get fired. Frage. And sure enough, he goes over these kind of situations. I'm pretty sure we went over the overtime rules 4 times in the 2-week span that we were in the overtime rules. Every single week we talked about overtime rules in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Frage was up front giving what we would do in all these scenarios. So everybody on the team we knew exactly what the best situation was, how we were going to handle it, how we were going to attack it. And a guy like that, man, you don't realize how big of a job it is to do that kind of stuff, because it's kind of like, all right, you're just going over the rules. We kind of know the rules, but it's like when you harp on them, it becomes second nature, and you don't even think about it in the game. And it's just, Frage coming up big, man. They gotta get a Frage over there in San Fran.
Yeah, we got the same in Philly. John Ferrari, shout out to Ferrari. Used to work in the league office with officiating and whatnot. So he's always going over the rule changes, different situational things, just like that. I'm sure San Fran has a guy and they do it. It just, for whatever reason, I don't know what happened. Maybe they really did think that was the most advantageous situation for them, was to take the ball. I find that hard to believe, but you can make numbers say whatever you want at the end of the day. So maybe that's what their numbers told them.
I mean, a lot of them said they didn't know the rules. So
I definitely saw that.
Sounds like they don't got Frage.
Or it's not happening in front of the team. It's happening just with the coaches or something like that. But yeah, we talked about your big catch that got it down to the 11-yard line. Next Gen Stats said you reached almost 20 miles per hour, which, listen, if you didn't get at least over 20, it ain't that impressive. 19 is okay, but you can get to 20.
It was right under 20, though.
Yeah, it was close.
When was the last time you saw a 34-year-old almost run 20 miles per hour? That's you're getting a ticket in the fucking school zone right there, man.
Well, yeah, at least you're not at the geriatric.
Being a prick, you're getting a fucking ticket. Fucking moving, man. Coach Reid called wide shallow, and as soon as that thing came out of Pat's mouth, I'm like, fuck yes. I'm about to fucking just run my ass off. Fred is heavy outside leverage. I'm just about to fucking take off on him.
That's right.
Same play that we won the game on against Derwin James 2 years ago. Really beat the Chargers twice in OT. 3 years ago, we beat them on that same play.
Yep.
One of my favorite plays of all time.
Why shallow?
We used to have that in the 2-minute plays.
Yeah.
Worked like a charm.
All right, let's get into the actual play of overtime, because really that's really what determined the game.
Yeah.
Chiefs D is able to hold the 49ers to just 3 points. 49ers put together the first drive. I didn't know how it was going. They got it all the way down, but had to settle for 3 on the 9-yard line, which is a huge stop with who other than Stone Cold Chris Jones making a hard pass happen for Brock Purdy, which ended up being incomplete on 3rd down.
And somebody was definitely open. Nah.
Yes, he was. I think, that was a very unheralded, huge play of the game by Stone Cold Chris Jones.
All right, now.
How confident were you feeling after the field goal? We already talked about it a little bit.
The roof.
Yeah, right?
Just knew exactly. I saw it on Pat's face.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, that boy's dialed in right now. He knows they can't fucking slow him down right now.
Like we said, we're in 4-down territory now. We're not operating in 3-down. Who's going to stop Pat Mahomes with 4 downs? I don't know.
History has told us nobody. History has told us nobody, man. When he puts in those situations, he's more locked in and ready to go, and he's willing to put his fucking body on the line, his entire game on the line, the Chiefs on his back, and he's done this every single year. And I love this dude, man. Every single time it comes up to the biggest moments of the game, who shines brighter than Patty Mahomes? Fire me up, man. I fucking love that dude.
Yeah, Super Bowl MVP, once again, Pat Mahomes. And this is why he is the MVP. As much as it was a whole team effort, as much as the defense stood it up and Spags and all those guys really gave you guys an opportunity, this is why he is the MVP.
When it matters most, baby.
Drives down the field, long drive. I mean, they almost had to go into a second OT. It was so long. You guys won it with 4 seconds left in quarter 1, which I don't even know why they have OT quarters at that point. But anyways.
Yeah, I think it's just the structure of the game, just kind of keeping it consistent. But it would have just, for those of you that don't know the overtime quarter system in the playoffs, it just goes to it goes to the next quarter, and the time it doesn't change possessions. We don't read kickoff. We don't read coin toss. It's like the first quarter all over again when OT starts.
Yeah, it was weird. To be honest, I didn't even know. I was like, so what happens? They still get the opportunity, right? Like the game's not over, but it was a little whatever.
You guys
Ferrari
knew.
Phrase was on it. Phrase was on it.
We got to get Ferrari to explain that thing.
We haven't talked about that one. Anyways, 4th and 1 game on the line. Mahomes runs 8 yards, and we talked about it. It felt like he knew he was doing it. Definitely wasn't a design run. This is a called pass.
It was no. It was a full on. It was a full on
draw.
No, it was a pass. You're right. I'm trying to remember which play it was. 3rd and 1 was definitely a pass. 3rd
and 1, he scrambles for 19 yards.
Yeah, it was definitely
a pass. 4th and 1. I don't remember the 4th and 1.
Damn, the 4th and 1 might have been the pass.
No. The pass was definitely that was 3rd and 1. He scrambled for 19 yards. That's the one I'm thinking of.
I know which one that one was. The other one was like the bootleg, or it was like it looked like a read option type deal, or like a RPO.
Yeah, but that's not a design run. He just ran because he has that option on the play.
Correct.
Yeah.
He saw the numbers. He was locked in.
After that scramble, once again, the Big Yeti comes up big in OT with a 7-yard catch, which was actually a tight end screen, right? We're talking about that play?
Correct. Tight end screen was not supposed to go back towards the middle of the field, but I saw big old...
You thought you saw something open?
Big old Nick Bosa. Not really chasing after the quarterback and not going with the halfback in the flat necessarily. So I was like, all right, I have to get away from that guy.
Which didn't score, but it did give you guys 1st and goal at the 4.
We like 1st and goal.
After you guys ran on 1st down, you're able to come in here and do the, I don't know if this isn't an RPO. This is just a designed, I don't even know what you would call it.
Kind of a gadget play.
Yeah.
Get everybody thinking McColl's going across field. We ran this play 3 times, I think, against you guys in the Super Bowl, and we're fortunate that it screwed you guys up enough. And sure enough, they were unaccounted for in the flat. As soon as I saw the corner latch to me, I looked up at the scoreboard like, is he gonna score? Is he gonna score?
This is why motions help out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You sees him coming down the corner, thinks that he's now got to go on. You're now the number 1, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like, I don't even know if it's a rub route or if you guys are running like just a bunch of traffic with somebody popping out to the flat.
Yeah.
But either way, it ends up being the 3-yard walk-off touchdown to secure the Chiefs as world champions. McColl, after the game, said that he blacked out after catching the ball. Didn't even realize he had just won the Super Bowl. Love that.
For those of you that don't know, you can black out on more things than just alcohol. Excitement is one of them. You can black out off of excitement.
That's great.
And I've been there before, and you could clearly see Mecole catches it, finds himself in the end zone, and it's kind of like, is this happening? Is this real? Yeah. What happened? And then you see Pat Mahomes fucking sprinting at you with excitement as if you just won the Super Bowl for everybody in Chiefs Kingdom. And then, and now it's time to party, baby.
Well, going into the game, Hardman only had 2 receptions in the playoffs. And he had obviously had a rough start to the season over there with the Jets. Everybody's talking about the mentalists or whatever over there that predicted this entire thing. But this was a huge play to unfold for Mecole Hardman to seal it. A little,
baby.
Great way to end his season.
Man, I was so fucking happy for him. And I've already talked to the media about this, but to have the ups and downs that he went throughout this season, not getting the chance necessarily in New York, to coming back to Chiefs Kingdom and immediately making an impact, to kind of going through some ups and downs in the playoffs, and then finding a way to make one of the biggest catches, the longest pass that we had there in the first half, and then on top of that to be locked in and get the chance to win it for us, man. I couldn't be happier for the guy.
I mean, he was wide open. Let's not make it seem like it was that hard. He was wide open. He said it's Super Bowl. But either way,
he sold going across field.
There you go.
Going across field, baby. He's stealthy, man. That shit counts.
He set himself up.
Counts. Yeah.
Well, could you ask for a more representative way of the entire Chiefs season? The Chiefs season up and down, starting off, the offense struggling, then all of a sudden getting it going later in the year. A lot of people counting you out, saying you weren't the Chiefs of old, saying Pat Mahomes wasn't the Chiefs of old, saying Travis Kelce. There's a lot of people. There's some receipts out there if you guys have been smart enough to keep them. for a guy that had to start with such a down way over in New York to come back and make the biggest moment of the game, it's very serendipitous of McCole Hardman and to be a representative, I think, of what that entire team went through all year. So shout out to you guys for persevering all year through the adversity. Shout out to Hardman. Let's get to the post game. After the game, Pat immediately was quoted saying, the Kansas City Chiefs are never underdogs. He also went on to say, it's the start of a dynasty and we're not done yet. Thoughts on all this dynasty talk?
I don't give a fucking rat's ass, baby. I know what we got. We got something special, man. And we got the formula, baby. We know exactly what we need to do and how to do it. And I know next year's team won't be the same. As every year is different. You gotta, whether the main guys are there or, the what I call glue guys, the guys that don't get as much, don't get as much publicity or get as many people talking about them when new guys come in and sure enough, man, we got the formula. Coach Reid has the leadership role of making sure this thing just runs so fucking smooth and everybody gets in line. And sometimes, I can't even say sometimes, this year it took all the way until the end of the season, those last 4 weeks of the season to really find it and mold this thing together. But we became a team with grit and grind and just love for the ones next to us and passion for the ones next to us. And sure enough, man, it was a beautiful year, man. It was a fun journey.
Listen, I know Pat said you guys are never underdogs. That's the mentality you have to have. But the reality was you guys were. You guys had to persevere through a lot. And in order to be an underdog, you got to be devalued by the public, by the outsiders, right? But you got to know deep down what you are and what you're capable of. And you guys proved it all the way to the very end. And you both were quoted in your post-game interview as this being the most special Super Bowl you've ever won. And I think that's a big part of it because you guys know how hard it was to keep that mentality and to keep persevering through all the naysaying, all the doubting.
All of it.
Was this the toughest road? Was that why this one meant the most?
Yeah. I mean, it was a new journey for us, man, going on the road in the playoffs. Outside of just what happened during the season, because it's almost like you play the regular season to get into the playoffs, right?
No doubt.
And that's where you really hit the extra switch. That's where you hit that nitro boost. You know what I mean? That Nas in fucking
Fast and Furious.
You feel me? Shout out to Luda.
Hey,
he was
in attendance.
He was rocking. Especially at the Chiefs after party. I ran it. In the playoffs, you turned that thing on, and man, you could see it in everybody's eyes. Everybody was on the same page. From the Miami game to the Buffalo game to going into Baltimore, it was man, I'll remember this one probably more than I'll remember the first Super Bowl that we won. And it was such a fun journey. Obviously last year was so fucking special to us and our family, and that'll forever be my favorite one. But this one was every bit as special, and I can't imagine doing it any other way either. Because it was just so it was so unique to just how the Chiefs or how Coach Reid challenges and gets the best out of everybody.
You were quoted after the game with future plans, and if you were going to return next season, he said, hell yeah, I want that three-peat. Big Yeti is officially back and already ready for another one. Coach Reid might have thought he was going to get away without a Gatorade bath, but not so fast, baby. Take a look at this clip. Little surprise after the game.
I'm just glad Tammy got out of the way.
Dude, that would have been electric.
Dounced. Oh, she was about to get dounced.
You were also able to celebrate with everyone on the field after the game. The whole family was down there. Mom, Dad, Taylor. I didn't get to see you on the field. I was trying to let you have your moments and everything like that. And, I felt like
I love you, big guy.
The cameras are all over the place, and it feels a little odd trying to fit in. You even saw former New Heights guest and friend of both of us at this point, Paul Rudd. What an electric human being.
Paul's
he had the mustache going like he was Anchorman 2 or 3's coming out here.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I couldn't tell if he had the Black Panther on.
100% of the time.
He was definitely looking nice.
What is it, 70 every time? What's the Jesus, Jason? What the fuck you got going
Dude,
on?
Vegas, man. I've been surrounded by cigarette smoke and yelling. And
You've been ripping heaters and just chugging beers?
I don't do that. I'm not smoking nothing. But all these casinos, it turns out you got to let smoking by because all the people that are impulsive enough to still smoke cigarettes all the time are in these casinos. But
especially if they're free, man.
I guess. Yeah, how was it seeing everybody?
This was electric. Seeing Paul, his son Jack. Jack has been coming to the games now. I mean, I've been in Kansas City for 11 years, so I've seen this little dude grow, and it's been cool. It's been cool to get to know the Rudd family, let alone Paul and how amazing he is, and just how cool and down to earth he is. Man, he's such an awesome guy. He saw him and came out to my SNL last year, and the guy is just the absolute best, and he's a huge Chiefs fan and has been bleeding Chiefs Kingdom since he was a kid. So it's awesome to win these Super Bowls with him and see him on the field after every single one of them.
Well, we got some classic T-Rav sound bites at the podium during the trophy ceremony.
Yeah.
Who else's hands do you want the microphone in other than Travis Kelce after a Super Bowl victory?
I'll tell you who doesn't want it.
Las Vegas.
I wasn't going to do a fight for your right, but Nance he kind of he's like, are you going to?
Are you going to? He knew.
All right, Chiefs Kingdom. I know what Chiefs Kingdom wants. Let's do this.
Well, we got some awesome images also from the Sphere. That was an electric venue. Can't wait to go back there. Holy cow. It had the Super Bowl champions on it, all the graphics changed, the Caesar's Palace.
So cool, man.
Yeah. It was Vegas turned out to be a pretty awesome place to host a Super Bowl. I'd imagine there's going to be, that was just the first of many at that new stadium.
I mean, it's got to go back next year, right?
Well, it can't go back next year. It's already scheduled for, I think, New Orleans next year, but it'll be back there probably before we know it.
Oh, back to New Orleans for a bowl game, huh? Fun fact, Coach Reid won his first Super Bowl in New Orleans with the Green Bay Packers. The boys, Brett Favre and the gang.
All right.
Went down there and figured it out.
They were figuring out a lot of things over there in Green Bay when Brett was there. They're pretty good. All righty. Let's get to the out of the house, Trev.
Let's do it. All right, now, Jason, you got out of the house once again. I'll tell you what, man, Vegas couldn't keep you in the hotel room, man.
Had to. No choice.
You made it out to Nevada in the desert for a week, and your time in Vegas looked absolutely electric. We were all following along. I think it all started with that poker table.
Blackjack.
That blackjack table.
Yep.
Busting with the boys.
Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer.
Yeah. Two bears, one cave, man.
It was electric. That is where it started.
Electric. It seemed actually, and I'm not going to lie, seeing how much fun you were having, and just how much energy the city felt like it had. I didn't go, like I said, I didn't go out on the strip until after the game, and you could just feel how electric it was. Seeing everybody's Instagram stories, seeing what was going on social media, and following you around it was damn fun. I'm pretty sure all the 92%ers can say that as well. But what did you think of like Vegas as the host city?
Oh, dude.
Was it the best one you had been to, or?
Well, it's the best one that I've been to as a spectator. When you're playing the game, you don't get the opportunity to take part in the festivities. But Vegas is, listen, if there's a city that is better suited to host something like this than Vegas, I probably haven't been to it.
Adult playground, baby.
Yeah, man, it's pretty nuts. The parties are all centrally located. There's so much to do. The type of people that are in Vegas, like it is geared to have a good time, and it did not disappoint. Probably a little bit longer than I would have liked. I think Vegas is like a 48-hour rule, maybe 72 if you're lucky. Like
3-day max. You got to get out of there on the third day too. You're not staying the night on the third day. 2-night max.
Being there from Tuesday to Monday, almost a full week was a lot. It was a lot of Vegas.
We can hear it.
Yeah, I think everybody can hear that. I'm not a big gambler, so I don't go to Vegas often. I think the last time I was there was before Kyle and I were even married, like 2015. But
Craig
it was
Carey,
fun.
the Carey wedding.
Craig, oh, that's right, Craig Carey. Shout out to Craig Carey, Jenny Carey,
and Little Banksy.
And Little Banksy. Yep. Had the Golden Cup with me the whole time. It was a chip holder, a chalice of liquids, wallet, koozie. Kind of served a lot of purposes.
Not a boy.
But I might, if I ever go back.
I was so surprised that you still have it.
No, dude. I
thought that thing was long gone.
If I ever go back to Vegas, I'm bringing it with me because it turned out to be a good luck charm. It was like everything was hitting. I mean, everything.
Ooh.
Anyways, yeah, it was a fun trip. Saw some shows, went to the Sphere, saw U2, saw Adele.
Nice.
You know, it was a very happening trip.
What was your favorite show?
I'm not gonna lie. Music wise, I'm probably a bigger fan of Adele than I am of U2. Adele's just got some. I like the power ballads. Like
it is.
I like
so
those
impressive.
old like power ballads. I'm a huge fan of, and I mean Adele's voice is so freaking just powerful.
Magical. It is
You know what I mean?
magical. Yeah.
Hits you.
Yeah. I haven't heard her live, but I know exactly what
It
you mean.
was a tremendous show. They did a great job over there at Caesars. There is a clip of me out there, or little fake news. There's a lot of fake news from the weekend. There's a clip out there of the guys behind us were Eagles fans, and they saw that I was at the Adele concert, and they were fired up. And Adele was asking who's a fan of whatever, and they screamed out Eagles, and everybody's saying I screamed out Eagles, but I didn't scream out Eagles. There's also a fake news clip. Dude, everybody thinks that Photoshop picture of me as Alan from The Hangover is a real photo.
It's a damn good photo.
Like, do you guys not have the ability to just tell that that's the exact same clip?
You could see on the neck.
Yeah. Dude, it's the same freaking person. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. People are ridiculous.
Well, it fired everybody up.
All publicity is good publicity, I guess. Anyways.
Okay, Jerry Maguire. I can make you big.
But the Sphere, I've been singing its praises ever since I watched it. I didn't know that something like that was possible. I thought I went into it knowing what to expect. You know, you see the clips online of the U2 concert. You see the videos, and you think you're prepared for it. And dude, the mass of this thing, like stuff is coming out of your peripherals.
I can only imagine.
And you're like, what? And it was just absolutely insanely unique experience going to that thing. It helps when, you know, Adam Sandler and David Spade and Chris Rock is celebrating a birthday right next to you.
That's damn cool.
I did not have that. I mean, I'm sitting in a suite with Roger. It was an unbelievably star-studded event to go to.
You got to hang out with Shaq, man.
I did. I got to hang out with Shaq. I did his podcast,
fucking jealous,
him and
man.
Lefko, which was awesome. The Shaqtus was ripping on Charles for not having a Super Bowl ring.
Fuck, that guy's electric, man. He's the best.
Got to get Shaq on new heights. He's an electric. The conversation flowed very easily with the big man.
Dude, as soon as I found out him and Lefko were doing a podcast, I immediately hit the follow button.
Right?
Like, dude,
Easy.
this is going to be
That's an easy follow.
amazing. Absolutely.
I think it's the big podcast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then being at the Sphere and seeing Adam and dude, I haven't been starstruck in a very long time. You know what I mean? Like, and people come up to me, not often, but every once in a while, and they're like, almost like, is that really? And they're like, kind of like speechless. And I'm like, yeah, let's just take the picture. You don't got to act. I know you are doing this just to try and ask to take a picture. Let's just take the picture. That was my first realization of like, oh no, I was like that with these. I didn't know what to say. I just kept saying, I don't know what to say. And on their end, I've been on that, and it's like, dude, will you stop saying that? Like, offer me something of substance. Swear to God, I didn't know what to say to these guys.
I'd rather you'd say something or a movie quote than just sit here and say, I don't know what to say.
But I couldn't muster anything. David Spade's right in front of me. I've seen all of his freaking movies.
Dude,
Joe
all
Dirt,
of them.
freaking Tommy Boy, like everything. And I got nothing. I got nothing to offer this dude. I'm just sitting here like, I can't believe this is happening right now. All of my childhood heroes are right here. It was nuts.
It's a real thing. You blacked out. You McCole Hardman.
I'm McCole Hardman in front of, I shat the bed. Whatever. That's cool. These guys are awesome.
Dude, I've had the pleasure of meeting the Sandman. It was the same thing, dude. I was just in shock that he was even in front of me and acknowledging I existed.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. It was the same way when I met Shaq too, and Charles Barkley. Charles came up to me. Chuck came up to me. I think I've already told this, but Chuck came up to me at an NBA Finals game in Cleveland and said how big of a fan he was. I was just like, no, fucking Chuck, you don't even know what kind of fan. Like, I fucking worship you, Chuck. Well, obviously, I couldn't say that to his face, but
yeah,
he knew.
Well,
he knows.
He knows. I've told him also multiple times.
Yeah.
We also had the New Heights party. We had the Kelsey house party throwdown, and dude, it did not disappoint. Everybody came out to that thing.
God damn it.
Shout out to Wave Sports. Did an outstanding job replicating.
Shout out to the Wave. There we go, boys.
In some ways, our house, like this wallpaper, was
It's
exactly
awesome.
the wallpaper
Dude,
that was in our living room growing
100%.
up. It was very
so
odd to
good.
see that. The other stuff, I mean, it is just kind of think it's just old furniture because that's not what our furniture looked like. But it was really, really cool. They did an unbelievable job putting this whole thing together. Shout out to Kayla and Haley for working on this. It was, and I mean, for promoting it. It was remarkable how many people came out and turned out. Wish you could have been there because I think you would have loved. Knowing you would have loved it.
Oh, man, you already know I would have had a fucking
really
blast
cool.
with it, dude.
There's also a Nintendo 64.
There was a lot of
there with
FOMO.
Blitz.
There was a lot of FOMO because I had everybody hitting me up asking me to kind of help them get through the door and get on the list and everything. And I realized that that was a lot harder because of how many people wanted to go to this thing. Like it was pretty jam packed in there, huh?
Dude, it was jam-packed with everybody.
Dude, I love
Players,
it.
former players, celebrities. Keegan-Michael Key came over after honors.
Hell yeah, Key.
Cam Hayward came over after winning Walter Payton Man of the Year. It was nuts how many people showed out to that
Shout
thing.
out to Cam Hayward, man.
Dwight Freeney and Bruce Smith, right after getting nominated right after getting announced that they'd be inducted into the Hall of Fame, were over there.
That's awesome, man.
Freaking, oh my gosh. Rasheed Wallace was in there.
Rasheed did? Man,
Yeah.
I had on his forces, man. I had the
There you go.
Sheeds. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, man. It's one of my favorite people of all time, man. Huge Chiefs fan, for those of you that don't know.
That's right.
Sheed is a huge Chiefs fan, man. He's been repping the Chiefs hard since like the fucking 90s or in the early 2000s, man. That's pretty fucking cool. I wish I was there, man.
And it didn't stop after that. As we all know at the game, we just talked about this. It was so many people in attendance. Had the chance to meet Sir Paul McCartney.
Dude, Paul McCartney.
I'm here watching the game. I'm standing with Miles Teller. Shout out to Miles. We were partying all night. But Miles, big Eagles fan. We're watching the game, talking ball. He's a huge football fan. And all of a sudden I hear Taylor behind me like, Jason, turn around. I look around, Paul McCartney standing right there. I'm like, what the heck is this? There's royalty in the office? Oh my gosh.
Did he get knighted? He had to.
He's for sure knighted. That's why he's Sir Paul McCartney. That guy is a living piece of royalty. Also got to meet Ice Spice, which I was introduced to her as Ice.
So fucking cool, man.
Yeah, she was very nice.
She's awesome for showing up and showing support like that.
Absolutely.
I got to meet her with Taylor over at SNL. She was the musical guest at SNL on, I think, after our Thursday night game. It was either after our Thursday night game or...
You kind of did it. You had like the kind of guest appearance.
The opening, yeah. The opening
yeah.
skit was, I think, Fox maybe or CBS.
Yes.
I forget which crew they were impersonating, but yeah, I jumped on there, and then Taylor introduced Ice Spice because they're good friends, and they saw each other at the Grammys, and I said she was going to be out there, and we had to get her in the suite. So,
and then of course Taylor going viral for her chugging moment. Let's watch this clip.
All right now.
Check that one out. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what was going on at first. I was sitting behind him and I saw him go for the drinks, and then I was oh, this is happening. Chug. Like I'm like, oh, she's getting after it. Pretty cool.
This is on the Jumbotron. Nice.
Jumbotron.
And then the slam down.
That's what I'm saying.
She's done this before. She's a pro.
I mean, not her first rodeo.
She's a pro. All right now.
Vegas did not disappoint. Very electric. A lot of out of the house. I'm so happy to be back in the house, and I'm going to stay in the house for a little bit here. It is a joy to be back in the house.
Back where you don't have any vocal cords and your daughters are finally using them.
Dude, they are.
Having a blast. Las Vegas, thank you. To Kayla and Haley, thank you guys for putting on an amazing, what was it, party, show, whatever it was.
Party.
House party. There we go. I was so jealous that I didn't get to go, but you guys did absolutely an amazing job, and we thank you guys.
I would have traded with you.
Appreciate you. No, I hear you on that. I'm actually kind of happy. That's fine. All right, let's move to some fan mentions of the week. It's time now for fan mentions of the week. We asked the 92%ers suggestions for the name of our New Heights Golden Baby, and you guys delivered, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Here are some of the highlights from RS Shoemaker on Twitter. Richard said, can the giant baby trophy pay homage in some way to Andy Reid? The Golden Andy. I mean,
I retreated that one. I love that one. That's a great idea.
Ah, damn.
It needs a mustache, though. That's the only thing.
How
we'd have to like.
There was like, I think we popped it up or we pulled it up there in Halloween. Somebody dressed their baby like Andy Reid.
Yeah,
with the glasses and the. Damn, that's a good one, Richard. That's a good one. But we already made the golden baby, and it doesn't look much like Coach Reid at all. So probably have to pass on that one. And then at Leah _2, you're in Vegas. The baby has a beer. Name that baby Carlos after the Hangover baby.
That's good. That's good.
Carlos,
I like that. I haven't seen that one. That's a good one.
How did they come up with the name Carlos?
I mean, dude, they're all funny.
Dude, that is so good for that baby, man. Fuck, that is such a good name for that baby. Can't pay homage to Hangover. We love the movie too much, but
we also from at Maggie Y63 have the Golden Yeti. Which I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the Golden Yeti, but it's not hairy enough to be a Yeti.
It's not hairy. Yeah, it's got to have.
It's a great idea. It's a fantastic idea.
I like it. It's not bad.
From Becky Lane on Twitter. Seriously, if we're not naming this giant baby Diapers in honor of Papa Kelsey, what are we even doing?
Diapers is damn good, though. Fuck.
I love that one. I really do. It's very good. Unfortunately, that's a one that's like too inside specific to the 92%ers. Like it's great. I think it's phenomenal.
That's the point of it being that it's a golden baby for the 92%ers. It's not a golden baby for everybody else.
It's not as good as this last one though. Why don't you take the lead on this one? You got it.
And lastly, from at Cassie _Cersei, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, on Instagram, Vince Lumbaby.
God, that's good.
Damn, that's good.
It's so
it's
good.
Clever. It's glorious. Pays homage to the amazing Vince Lombardi.
It crosses over perfectly with football.
And the trophy that we all love.
The most important trophy in our lives.
Yeah. God damn,
Gosh, that's such a good.
Cassie, that's a hell of a job.
It's very good, Cassie. Did Cassie win a competition? I think Cassie deserves a gold cup. She just named the freaking golden baby.
I mean, if you think so, dude.
What do you think?
I think you have to win a competition.
What? This is a competition. It was the naming the baby competition. It wasn't announced that way.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Right. I think she's our second gold cup winner.
All right, dude. Yeah, I'm in. It's a fucking amazing name. And if she's going to name it, maybe we should get her a little personalized one.
All right. Fair enough. Let's do it.
Yeah. She doesn't sign the golden babies, but she definitely gets a cup.
Well, she can still sign. No, she won a competition. She can sign it.
All right, dude. This is your rules.
Let's start giving them out.
Yeah.
We got to get this thing signed. All right. Good job, Cassie. I think that name is perfect. I think that's a great name.
The golden baby.
Baby and the golden cup. This thing's getting better every day.
The Vince Baby and the golden cup. All right, moving on. It's time to now answer some not dumb questions.
Hey-yo.
Because there's no such thing as dumb questions. Just dumb people.
Looking at two of them.
Just a lot of dumbasses out here, but if you're curious, no question is dumb. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Go to bww.com to find your participating free Wings for America location. Limit 6 wings per guest. Let's go Sports Bar. I have no voice.
Me too.
From Rue 99 on Club 92, how electric was the Super Bowl after party?
It's okay.
I'm still partying, baby. That's why I have no voice. I'm leaking nothing but tequila and hops, as they call them. It is.
Oh man,
I think this Accelerate is the first non-alcoholic beverage I've had, and it's only going to keep me up so that I can have a few more beverages with my friends right after this. So, I've been on a roll. I know everybody's been enjoying the hell out of this one, knowing how hard we worked and how magical it was at the end and the way we did it. Nobody parties better than Jason Kelsey.
What are you talking about?
It was electric having my big brother around. Dude,
it really didn't start getting to the next level until I found that luchador mask. Because initially when I first got there, you were trying to get me to go up on the stage with you, and I'm like, nah, I'm still over here, bro. I'm going to be over here. This is your guys' time.
Which I respect. I wanted to live it up with you and all that, but this isn't your team.
You and your teammates.
Yeah,
you and your teammates.
I love you, big guy. But
nobody
was thinking of it like that.
There's something about finding that luchador mask that really just transformed the night. It really did.
For everyone.
It was insane. It was like I transformed.
The beard perfectly came out of that thing. Oh my gosh, dude. The dances, man, I saved so many of those fucking videos. Dude. The belly dance where it was just like the bobbing up and down.
Yeah, you just going with the motion. Just going, letting the belly take control. The belly momentum.
He was showing that thing off.
Oh, yeah. It's like a pendulum.
Oh man, the one video of them showing me and Taylor and then panning to you and Marshmallow.
There were some great pans. It's a very strong dichotomy of on this side,
Just
two people in love and enjoying the moment together. Panning to a complete Neanderthal who is no longer connected with modern day society.
It looked like you and Marshmallow were a tag team, dude. It's like you guys were apart like a Vegas show together.
We were. Hey, Marshmallow, if you want to, like, I might have a lot more free time on my hand these days. We'll see what happens, but maybe that needs to become a thing.
Marshmallow, man. He helped finish the electric night off by keeping that thing going at Club Access, man.
Yeah, I found the mask on the dance floor at the first after party spot. I went out there to we had some friends in the crew from Cleveland Heights. Shout out to Cleveland Heights.
Shout out to the Heights, baby, and everybody that showed up, man. Yeah. Fuck, I love you guys, man. So much fun.
I left the little VIP area to go find those guys, and en route saw something on the floor that was being trampled over.
You're fucking disgusting.
I do, but I picked it up, and right away I was like, "Oh hell yes!"
Did you at least just give it a quick rinse under the sink?
No. Where was I going to rinse it off, Travis?
In the bathroom. Just.
Hey, you see a luchador mask, you don't ask questions. You just put that thing on, baby.
That is so funny. I want to know whose
Sorry
it was.
to whoever I stole that from.
Exactly. Whose was it? Like, they probably went back in there looking for it.
That's part of the beauty of this whole thing. It's just like it appeared out of nowhere.
Dude, we're so similar though, man. I swear. It's like when we get hammered, it's like all like disgustingness and germs, and they're like, we become invincible.
Right.
And we just keep
oh man.
Like pink eye can't stop us. I
for sure thought I was getting pink eye. There's no chance I thought I was getting out of that mask without having pink eye.
Oh man. Well, it was electric, and it fucking matched the outfit so fucking perfect, and it fucking made you look like just a fucking someone's favorite wrestler. My favorite wrestler now.
Like Mankind and Rey Mysterio had a baby.
Did you keep the mask?
I think. I had it in the morning when I left in the hotel. I put it in the gold cup. It was sitting in the bottom of this for transportation. But I can't remember if I put it in my bag. I can't remember. I hope I did.
Something tells me Kylie didn't let you walk out of that room with that thing.
Well, Kylie was already back.
Oh, she was already gone. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I was trying to pack everything. Shocker, I woke up pretty late right before the flight, so I had to pack everything in a hurry.
Smart man. It was absolutely electric, and I'll tell you what, man. Chainsmokers
killed it.
My favorite.
Post Malone.
Those guys are my favorite.
Hated that he had a Cowboys jacket on.
He reps though. You got to respect it. He's like,
I got to respect.
It's like, Kai, man, you got to respect. Touche. You don't, but I do. I respect
him as a singer and as a personality,
dude. Him and Quavo getting up there singing congratulations after we just won the Super Bowl. Fucking electric. And I do owe you a rematch from the the beer pong that you think I was over the table. Listen, I'm not going to question whether or not I was over the table because I'm going to every extent to win anything. All right, either you call me out on it or I'm gonna keep doing it.
Right,
and I will happily compete with you again. Post that shit was fun the first time. I'm sure it'll be fun the second time.
Did we play? Was you on your own on this?
So me and Pat, I don't know if you knew this. Post Malone got our signatures on his arm.
Oh, dope! Is he gonna get a tattoo?
He already got it. That's
It's
what I'm
already
saying.
there. That's
There.
dope.
So after we won the first Super Bowl in Miami, we came back parade. After the parade, Post had already had
Tattoos.
No. Post had already had a concert lined up for Kansas City, and it just so happened to match right at the parade day. So we go straight from the parade being shit-faced
To the concert. That's dope. That's cool.
We see Post before the show, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys want to play some beer pong while we wait for me to go out on the stage?" I'm like, "Fucking yes!" You have to play some beer pong with Post Malone? Hell yeah, I'll play some fucking beer pong. And I was on fire. He claims that my elbows were over the.
He's got long arms.
Table.
He's just not used to seeing somebody with long arms like that.
Yeah, it's
looks like the elbow's over,
different.
but that's just he's got.
Yeah, and I might have one or two. I might have just fingered that
whatever.
bitch in. Who knows?
Yeah.
If you're not going to call me out on it, I'm going to keep doing it.
Everybody knows you play with that rule. That's a rule that you get some leeway with.
You already know. You play me in beer pong. I'm testing those limits. Either way, I was me and Pat. I want to say we smoked him, but we won the majority of them. He bet us on the last game. He said, "All right, you guys won way too much. I can't leave here without getting a win. If you guys win, I'll get your signatures tattooed on me." And we're like, "Post, you don't have to. We don't have to bet this. This is."
We shouldn't play for something like that serious.
Yeah. He had a tattoo artist sitting right there. He just happened to be right there in the back room.
That's hilarious.
And we beat him, put our signatures on a piece of paper, and I'm pretty sure after the show, he went straight over to that tattoo artist and got it tattooed. Man of his word, which I fucking respect, Post.
That's big.
That's big time stuff. So he's got a arrowhead, a KC Chiefs arrowhead with the like our team logo, and then me and Pat's signature on it. And has sung congratulations twice to us since. And I fucking enjoyed every single time I get to hang out with the guy.
That's awesome. Well, do we want to get to these no-dumb questions that we haven't done at all yet?
That was the first no-dumb question that, like I said, there's no dumb question, but two dumbass people that get off track.
Did you say the question, though?
Yeah, how electric was the Super Bowl after party? That was the question.
All right, cool. Then we answered it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Then from at 92%er Holly on Club 92 also asked, where did Jason learn his after party moves and what did Kylie think? Sometimes I don't really learn moves. Sometimes the moves just happen.
That's just how we dance as Kelsey's. All right.
Yeah, we're just in the moment. I'm not pre-planning nothing.
I had never seen my mom dance really. Well, I've seen her groove and like bounce to a beat and like kind of like. I had never seen her on a dance floor going crazy until we played the B-52s at your wedding.
Yeah.
And Mom turned into a completely different person. I mean, she was hitting every fucking move possible, and I was just like, "That's where we get it from."
That's right.
She just feels the groove, and I've
seen that swimming move though. She's done the swimming move a lot. That's been a go-to.
Well, that was the only one I could actually do. She was hitting
the other
all
ones.
moves.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to know what Kylie thinks, let's see if she wants to share. Kylie, what? Do you want to share what you thought of the viral videos and
yes,
my dancing?
Everyone else does.
You're absurd.
No, but do you want to come down here and share it? Travis wants to know. Actually, not Holly on Club 92 wants to know. I'll swap places with you for a couple seconds.
I'm not actually going in front of the camera.
What do you want to share?
I was not surprised.
Was it surprised?
Not even a little bit.
Not even at the mask.
At first, was I surprised that you were wearing that mask? Yes.
Okay.
But am I surprised that you fully committed to wearing a freaking Nacho Libre Kansas City style mask for the entire after party? No.
Well, I had it on and off, but I had it on mostly.
The entire after party.
Jason, we all saw you at the DJ booth.
Ask her how proud she was.
I mean, you displayed your, 3 dance moves?
Whoa. You haven't seen any of those dance moves before. Those are brand new.
Ask her if she's seen the belly move before.
Jason Daniel.
That belly. Have you ever seen my belly take over?
Jason.
You've never seen that.
Jason.
The chunk?
Jason.
You've never seen me do the chunk?
The only reason it looked like your belly took over, you were really hip thrusting. It looked like
I was hip thrusting.
Yeah, it looked like your belly took over because you were wearing overalls.
No, I was hip thrusting, but then my belly
she's got
took
a point.
over.
She's got a point.
Turned into belly thrust.
Jason.
Belly thrust.
I've seen you hip thrust. Okay?
Yeah, obviously. Got 3 kids.
You on a dance.
Walked right into that one. Hey-o.
Travis can definitely vouch for me on this.
I'm right there with you.
Like maybe 3 dance moves.
Travis is right there with you.
You do the hip thrust. You do the stomping.
The stomping is a go-to usually. I didn't do any stomping.
Oh, the stomping's my favorite.
My knees don't work anymore, so I can't stop.
Oh, man, it was the most electric, dude.
I know what it is.
What is it?
You were so drunk that you just bypassed stomping. Stomping is usually your start. That's how you like get yourself amped up to start going.
Ooh, damn, she's good.
And you were so drunk you just bypassed it.
Just bypassed. Yeah, that might be right.
Yeah, she's on top of it. She's got you fucking scouted up.
I've been there. You were not even a little bit quiet, stomping around your flip-flops.
Yeah.
And then today, I can't
Jason, you need to get your act together.
Today, you stayed in bed until 1:30.
12:30.
12? You were in fucking what?
I'm still
Jason,
on the West Coast time.
Get your ass up.
And then 30 minutes after you came downstairs, you said, I gotta go record a podcast.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
Why are you laughing?
There's nothing I can do. The podcast is the podcast. I got to record I need to give the 92% as a podcast.
No.
Yes, we have people.
Then you guys weren't recording on time, so you fielded a couple phone calls from friends.
Well, no, we had business. It was a business school.
This is getting too dark. Too dark.
Okay. We're going down a separate pathway here.
I do love seeing you get in trouble. Kylie, you're the best mediator ever.
Please tell Travis I say congratulations. I can't wait to see him go 3 rings.
Oh. Kylie said, congratulations. She can't wait to see you go 3 rings.
Kai's the best.
By the way, happy Valentine's Day.
It's not today.
But when this airs, it's going to be Valentine's Day. Just wanted everybody to know you're my Valentine.
You're sick.
Don't wink at me, you fucking asshole.
I knew exactly where that was
going. Oh my gosh, Jay, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. What are we doing?
Huh?
What are we doing for Valentine's Day?
I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. I got it all planned out.
That a boy.
Calls Emily promptly to make a dinner reservation.
I mean, listen, Emily handles my reservations.
Who's watching the kids?
Who's watching the kids?
Yeah.
I thought we've been away from the kids for so long that it'd be good to include the kids because I know you missed them so much.
He's a hopeless romantic, everyone.
So I think we can all tell that Kylie loved the videos. She also has one more question. Did I fall into the plane? I did not fall into that plane. And as I've specified, I was just walking straight, but I was getting too close. I was as honorary security team member, I was trying to keep my distance to the right amount between Travis and Taylor. Yeah. In my head, I was really honorary security disaster, but from Trey Cycle on Club 92, does Travis plan to shave his beard after the Super Bowl and go back to the mustache?
I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing.
Do you know what your next look is going to be already?
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what happens
after. If you're going to shave it, you should shave it for charity and auction it off as like the beard that won the first back-to-back Super Bowl in 19 years.
I don't know. That sounds fun. I might want to keep this thing for myself.
Okay, there you go.
See how much fucking shit, how much strain, how much grit.
Yeah, the beard's been through a lot.
Oh yeah, baby, and ups and downs. It's a Super Bowl beard right here, man. Fuck, I'm gonna miss this thing when I cut it off. If I cut it off, I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I told SVP. You know what? I did the whole. I did you. I did what you
What'd
did.
You do?
How you bailed on SVP and you didn't even know you were bailing on him.
When did I bail on SVP?
That's what I'm saying. You didn't even know.
How did I bail on SVP?
One of the big, I think it was after the Monday night game because he does all the Monday night and post game.
Yeah.
And you guys won and you didn't do the
I remember. I never knew about it. They just told him that I was, I got
Same thing happened, I think, against either Buffalo or Baltimore. And I've ate my words because I did the exact same thing you did. I'm like, you don't ever fucking bail on SVP or pass on SVP.
That's right. That's right.
He's the GOAT.
No doubt.
And so I made sure after the Super Bowl, they were like, all right, you want to go to your podium? I'm like, no, I got to go. I got to go find SVP. Is he interviewing people right now? I wasn't even sure who was doing the ESPN stuff, but sure enough, he was in studio and he jumped right on and we had some fun with it. And I told him, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I might just shave it off and put it in a Ziploc bag and keep it with all my other Super Bowl memorabilia. Just know sometimes you just got to work for things, baby.
Yeah.
You got to enjoy the ride and the journey. Not care about what you look like. Not care about, how you present yourself. You just show up and you just grind.
Are you describing me right now?
No, this is my beard. Don't you try and take my fucking beard shine right now.
All right. Hopefully that answers your question, Tricycle or Trucycle, whatever your name is. Let's get to how we end every show, and that is our New Heights stamp of the week, baby. Yeah, that's right. Finally, let's hand out some stamps to the players that took their games to new heights. The New Heights stamp of the week is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Accelerator Active Energy is available at Giant Eagle, HEB, and Amazon. That's right.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start by giving my stamp of the week to none other than Chiefs wide receiver, Mecole Hardman. That's right.
Hey-o.
Caught the game-winning walk-off touchdown pass from Pat Mahomes, as we discussed earlier, was the second leading receiver on the team with 3 receptions for 57 yards, only trailing the Big Yeti, who held the team high with 9 receptions for 93 yards. Had only 2 receptions in the playoffs prior to this game and overcame a lot of adversity this season and ended up making the Super Bowl winning play for the Chiefs, which, as I stated earlier, is the iconic way you want this thing to end with how this season went for the Chiefs. Congratulations, Mecole Hardman. And also started the season with the Jets after being traded to the Chiefs. On Hard Knocks, Mecole was asked by Oz, the mentalist, which team was going to win the playoffs. And he said his team would face the Super Bowl, would face off in the Super Bowl, where he predicted they would beat the 49ers. Hell of a prediction by Mecole Hardman and Oz, the mentalist.
For making it happen. I've ran into Oz, and shout out to Mecole Hardman for taking this game to new heights, baby. But I ran into Oz, the mentalist, actually at the ESPYs last year with Mom. Me and Mom were hanging out in the back area, and sure enough, Oz comes up and says, "Hey, man, you mind if I do a trick with you and your mom, or kind of go do whatever you call what he does?" And I was just like, "Yeah, sure, give it your best shot, dude." Like thinking like, there's no way he's gonna get this.
Yeah.
He asked me, pick a number between 0 and 100. And he's like, don't make it easy. Like in my mind, he was like, all right, don't pick 87 or 62. Like too
don't pick
easy,
the ones that Mom's gonna know. What'd you pick?
Yeah. No, not the ones that Mom knew. He was gonna pick it, and then I forget.
He was gonna guess what you were thinking.
He was gonna guess what was in my head, and I picked Mom's birth year, but I actually got it wrong. In my head, I'm thinking it was 1953.
Yeah, I can't think of Mom's birth year off the
Mom's
top of my
birthday,
head.
I think, is 52.
All right.
Either way, I in my head, I'm like, there's no way he's going to get this. There's
It's
no
an odd number.
relevance.
It's a weird number to be
It's
thinking
such
about.
a weird fucking number. There's no
53?
way. He writes down a number, and then he says, all right, if you want to switch it, you can switch it. Like I have it written down, but I think if you want, it looks like you want to switch. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not switching this thing, but all right, I'll switch it.
So you switched it?
No, I didn't. I just kept it the same.
You just kept it, and you told him you switched it? There you go.
He crosses out the first number, writes the second number. Writes down a second number. It was so 2 numbers are down, one's crossed off, like first number, didn't like it, second number. His first number was 19. His second number was 53. And I said, there's no fucking way you knew the exact numbers that were going on am I like mumbling them and not realizing that I'm mumbling them? Like, what the fuck? He just blew my mind. I was like, yeah, I picked 53 because my mom was born in 1953. And sure enough, you have 19 right there crossed out. This is fucking ridiculous. And then it goes
and
by.
Mom said I was born in 52.
Mom comes over after the whole thing. He's like, yeah, it was 1952. And I'm just like, that blows my mind even more. It was more random than I thought it was.
You didn't say anything to anybody else?
I didn't tell anybody. I was just in my head. I forget which numbers I thought of first, but I was just like, nah, man, I know I'm going to go with Mom's birth year.
Had you seen 53 at any point during the day before that? Because I've seen some of the way these guys do this stuff, and they subliminally will just have you see a number over and over and over again.
Yeah. So you don't think he can actually read your mind?
No.
I mean,
it's all carnival games. It's fucking guys.
That's damn good to pick 1953, and those were the 2 numbers.
No, it's impressive. Don't get me wrong.
Just say it's far-fetched, dog. All right, here we go. My pick for the New Heights stamp of the week, none other than my other teammate. 2 Chiefs taking their games to the next New Heights. Chiefs linebacker Leo Chanel, death row himself.
How about that?
That's right. Second-year linebacker had his biggest game of his career during the biggest moment for the Chiefs, man. Now has 2 Super Bowl victories in just 2 seasons in the league. 2 for 2. That's a damn good start, baby. Finished the game with 6 total tackles, forced the Christian McCaffrey fumble on the first drive, and then blocked the extra point attempt, keeping it a 3-point game and giving us a chance to take that thing into overtime, man.
I mean, these are all crucial plays in the game.
Huge plays, man. Taking this game to new heights. 2 for 2 in the NFL, man. Can't start any better than that, baby. I only know one guy that has a more impressive record to start off their season in terms of Super Bowls, and that's Joe Tooney.
Hey,
Joe Tooney has been to, I think,
Joe.
6 Super Bowls out of his first 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much won every single one he's in. I'm pretty sure he has 4 Super Bowls.
I know which one he lost.
Touche. But yeah, he's yet again another Super Bowl champ. Shout out to Leo for taking this game to new heights, but I got to give a shout out to Joe Tooney for helping us all year. Ripped my heart out that Joe couldn't fucking finish the season.
Yeah,
Nicky Allegretti,
he's a beast.
former New Heights stamp of the week, also stepped in. Was screaming at the sideline that he needed an elbow brace halfway through. I saw his elbow this morning, and that shit looked like everything tore in there. He was just.
I guess it's not
I was just
funny.
like, that's why you needed the brace. I get
Yeah.
it. Oh, he tore his UCL. Just came out. All right, damn. Well, hopefully, he finished the game on a torn UCL. Fuck, I love you, Nick. God damn, that guy's a fucking warrior, man. That's not the Armstead and Hargrave are not 2 guys you want to go
like
up
he's going up
against
against
without a
scrubs.
UCL. Holy shit.
You mean to tell me he can't prevent his elbow from going that way, and he's trying to block Hargrave and freaking Armstead? Good luck.
Shit.
And you know who, Kinlaw, Javon Kinlaw also was playing really well this year. Probably the best year he's had as a 49er. Javon Kinlaw, he's like 99, biggest dude out there. He's like the first guy off the bench.
Yeah. All right, I know you're talking about. Yeah, them boys was big. And shout out to Leo. Shout out to McCole. Shout out to the 2 guards that we just named, man.
Yeah.
One of the funnest teams I've ever fucking been on, man.
Shout out to the Chiefs.
All right now.
All righty. That wraps up this episode of New Heights. Hopefully, our next episode, I'll be able to talk regularly. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when new episodes are coming out. We'll be back with our special guest episode next week featuring my former teammates, Chris Long and Bo Allen. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
I can't wait to tune into that one, baby. Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S, 92%ers. Pass the fucking word. And thanks to our production for another unbelievable season here at New Heights, baby. We love you guys for making it easy on us, making it fun, and making us look way better than what we really are. And wouldn't want to do it without you, man.
Hey, man, we got the best editors in the world.
Let's fucking go, boys. Shout out Adrian.
If without Adrian, this show would have been canceled a long time ago.
Long time ago. Thank you guys, and appreciate the 92%ers for always tuning in, baby. This ain't the last you'll see of this band, but it was sure as hell an ending to a season that I'll remember forever. And I appreciate you guys being along for the journey, baby. Until next time. Peace.